Hello everyone, it's match number 15 of this Caribbean Premier League. Jamaica Tallawahs are at their home ground in Kingston, facing the Guyana Amazon Warriors. I am Suneer Chowdhary, a cricket analyst, and I have with me Shruti Chopra, who's ready with her predictions. Hey Shruti, how's it going with you?
Hey Suneer, it's always going well with me. What do you make of Jamaica's season so far? They're going into their first home game.
Yes, they are been a bit of a mixed bag with respect to their points table, but overall they have looked solid to me. They did suffer a defeat at the hands of the Guyana Amazon Warriors the first time these two sides met this season as well. But it was much to do with the pitch out there, a slow pitch where batsmen from touring teams have been finding it difficult to score runs. But other than that, they have notched up 2 wins from 2 games, and then they moved to 116 for 2 from the 10 overs against the Barbados Tridents in their previous game before rain got better of that encounter. All in all, I think Jamaica is a dangerous team, and they are looking good.
Well, do you think Jamaica give a sense of over-dependence on Chris Gayle?
Look, to be frank, the way Gale bats, one will invariably always get that sense of over-dependence on him. When he gets going, he outscores everyone else in the side by a heavy margin in terms of runs per ball, in terms of the strike rate. But Jamaica have enough quality in their ranks to test the opposition as far as their batting is concerned, even if Gale doesn't get going. It's Jamaica's bowling that worries me a bit. Only Imad Wasim has looked apart from Kesrick Williams' spell in their opener against Patriots, and that could just be the problem for Jamaica. Shruti, your turn now. How will Gale's side do in this game according to your cards?
You know, Suneer, Jamaica may just be the cause of their own problems. The cards are showing them to be too scattered and lacking much of a plan. But do they really need one is the question. Somehow I just don't think so. Their batting looks on the money. It's risky, but that's what you would expect with Gale's side. But their bowling, that's where there could be an issue. It's those overs towards the end where they will feel extremely strained. Now, on to Guyana. They have looked the part this CPL. In fact, rather bright this season, don't you think?
Yes, before moving on to Guyana, I would like to talk about Gale. And you spoke about how he doesn't, a lot of times, doesn't plan his innings. I think it's the other way around sometimes with Gale. Gale knows that the bowlers will be coming hard at him. So he plays out those initial overs. He plays out when the ball is swinging. He sometimes plays out when the ball is turning a lot, and he picks and chooses his bowlers really well. So it might be different in this game, but very often he gives the impression that he plans a lot more than what people might think about him. But yeah, moving on to Guyana, 5 wins from 6 games for Guyana, which I think puts them on the doorstep of a playoffs berth if they're not already there, obviously. But with the CPL adopting the same playoffs format as the IPL has used, Guyana will want to finish in the top two and would love to keep up with their momentum that they have right now. Why this is also a vital game is because Guyana begin their time away from home. 5 out of the 6 matches have been played at home, I think, so far. Now they start playing outside home, and this will be a stretch that will take them right till the end of the league stage of the tournament after. So, very important phase in the tournament for the team as well.
This then makes it much more vital given the nature of the pitches they have played on at home then, right?
Precisely, Shruti. At home, at Providence, the surfaces have been slow and low and tough to bat on, and their bowlers have all come good. But not only will their batsmen now have a better chance of smacking a few, which they were not able to do at home, but the likes of Sohail Tanveer, Adam Zampa, Veerasamy Parmal, they'll all be tested on much truer surfaces, which they'll find away from home. And when you come up against a batsman like Chris Gayle, you hope to get as much assistance as possible from the surface, which they might not get this time. Shruti, will Guyana do well? What do the cards say?
Guyana look to be the more planned and disciplined ones, but somehow that doesn't seem to be the right formula today. But what does work for them is their natural aggression and their desire to keep fighting, which they'll certainly need to do in this game. Taro doesn't seem to show great things for their batting. It'll seem too inconsistent, but their bowling will display some good focus despite facing a very tough opposition. Who are you picking as your favorites for this game?
My call if the Sabina Park pitch plays as well as some of the other surfaces in the region and not as badly for the batsmen as the one in Providence, then I think Jamaica start favorites in this game. You should think.
I'm going to go with the team which goes into the game without a plan and plays instinctive cricket. So, yes, I'm also going with Jamaica Tallawahs.
Well, great on the same side of the fence this time. But that's all we have for this game. As I keep saying, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button. And you can also follow us on Twitter by following the handles mentioned in the description below. That's it for me. Bye for now.